everyone, and welcome back to the Growth English channel, where learning English is simple and enjoyable. I'm Janny.
Hello, Janny. Hello, everyone. It's great to be here. How are you feeling today, Janny?
I'm fantastic, David. I'm feeling very happy and excited about the future.
The future. That sounds like a big subject.
It sure is, and it's the perfect topic for today.
Yes, exactly. Today, we're going to talk about the future. How to talk about your plans, your dreams, and your goals in English.
That's a wonderful idea. Talking about the future is very important. But first, a quick message for all our amazing listeners.
That's right. If you enjoy our podcast, please take a moment to subscribe to the Growth English channel. And don't forget to give this episode a like and share it with your friends.
Yes, please do. It helps us a lot. Okay, David, let's talk about the future. Where do we begin?
Let's start with a simple question. Janny, what will you do after this podcast?
After the podcast, I think I will drink a big glass of water.
Great plan. You said, I will drink a glass of water. That's perfect for talking about the future.
Yes, we use the word will, W-I-L-L, to speak about the future.
Exactly. Will is super easy. We use it when we make a decision right now or to talk about a simple fact about the future. Like you, Jenny, you just decided, I will drink water.
Right. It wasn't a big plan, just a quick decision for the near future. Can I give another example?
Please do.
I feel a little hungry. I think I will eat a sandwich for lunch.
Perfect. You are hungry now, so you decide now. I will eat a sandwich. It's simple and easy.
And the best part is, it stays the same for everyone. I will, you will, he will, she will, it will, we will, they will. So easy.
No changes. I love that. For example, my friend Sarah will call me tonight. Or they will watch a movie later.
And what about questions? How do we ask a question with will?
Oh, good question, Janny. We just change the order. Instead of, you will come to the party, we ask, will you come to the party?
Ah, simple. So I can ask you, David, will it be sunny tomorrow?
I hope so. I can say, yes, it will, or no, it won't.
Won't. What is won't?
Won't is the short form of will not. So, it will not be sunny, or it won't be sunny.
I see. So I will eat a sandwich, but I won't eat a big pizza for lunch.
Same here. So that is will. It's great for quick decisions or predictions. But what about real plans, Janny? Plans we think about ahead of time.
Ah, for plans, we use something different, a special phrase. For example, David, what are you doing this weekend? Do you have plans?
Yes, I do. I have a plan. On Saturday, I am going to visit my parents.
There it is. I am going to visit. That's what we use for plans. Going to.
Yes, when you have a plan, something you decided before, you use going to. Visiting my parents is my plan for the weekend.
So it's not a quick decision like your glass of water. It's a real plan. I have a plan for the weekend too.
Oh, what is it?
I am going to clean my apartment.
That is a plan, a necessary plan sometimes. So you say, I am going to clean. Perfect. And this one is a little different from will. We need the verb to be.
Very important. We need am, is, or are.
Exactly. So for me, I say, I am going to clean. What about you, Janny?
For me, I say, I am going to visit my parents. Same structure.
And for our friend Mark, he has a plan.
He is going to play soccer on Saturday. Yes, he is going to play. And our friends Maria and David, they are going to have a party.
So remember, I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, they are, plus going to,
plus verb.
Exactly. It's a little longer than will, but perfect for showing a real plan. It shows you've thought about the future.
I like that. It feels more organized. Having a plan is good. So, let's see. Next week, I am going to start a new book. That's my plan.
That's a great plan. What book is it?
It's an English book, of course, to practice more.
Of course. And for me, next month, I am going to travel to the beach for a few days.
Wow, Jenny, that sounds amazing. A real vacation.
Yes, it's a plan I made a long time ago. So I am going to travel is perfect here. I have the tickets and the hotel. It's a fixed plan.
Great example. Will is for a maybe, a quick idea. Going to is for a solid, real plan.
Yes. And David, talking about plans and the future makes me think about dreams.
Dreams. I love dreams. Big dreams for the future.
Me too. Dreams give us motivation and make us happy.
Absolutely. A dream is like a big, beautiful plan for your life.
Exactly. And we can use both will and going to talk about dreams. For example, one day I will be a doctor.
That's a beautiful dream. I will be a doctor. A strong belief about the future.
Or someone can have a plan to start that dream. Next year, I am going to study biology at university.
Ah, I see. The dream is big. I will be a doctor. The plan is the first step. I am going to study biology.
Yes, a dream without a plan is just a wish.
So true. If you have a dream, you need small steps, little plans to get there.
Exactly. For example, if your dream is, I will speak English fluently, what is a good first plan?
A good first plan could be, tomorrow I am going to watch one episode of the Growth English channel. That's the secret. Don't only dream, make a plan, even a small one. Do you have a big dream, Janny?
Oh, yes. One day I will travel around the world.
Wow, that's a big and wonderful dream.
And I have a plan. Next year, I am going to save more money.
A very practical first step. What about you, Janny? What big dream do you have?
My dream is that I am going to write a children's book.
Janny, that's beautiful. I'm sure you will do it. You're a great storyteller.
Aw, thank you, David. It's a big dream, but I have a plan. This month, I am going to write 1 page a day.
Perfect. 1 page a day isn't much, but after a month, you'll have 30 pages.
Exactly. Consistency is everything. Sometimes a dream feels big and far away.
It does. And sometimes we feel tired and think, this is too hard.
Yes, but in those moments, you must focus on your small plan. Don't look at the whole mountain, just the next step.
Great advice. If my dream is to travel the world, I don't think about every country. I think, today I am not going to buy that expensive coffee. I am going to save that money.
Yes, small actions. And to all our listeners, your dreams matter. Don't let anyone tell you they're too big.
Exactly. And it's never too late for a new dream or a new plan. The future is wonderful because it's not written yet. You are going to write it.
I love that. Now, let's look at some useful time words for talking about the future.
Time words, very useful. Like, tomorrow. I will call you tomorrow. Or, I am going to the supermarket tomorrow.
And tonight, the evening of today. We are going to watch a movie tonight.
What about for the week?
We can say next week. I am going to start my new job next week.
Big example. We also have next month and next year.
Yes, she is going to have a baby next month. That's a big plan.
Very big. Or, we're going to buy a new car next year.
These time words are like signs. They tell us when the plan will happen.
Exactly. And we can be more specific. In 2 days, in 3 weeks, in 5 years.
Yes. For example, My brother is going to visit me in 2 days.
And my example, in 10 years, I will live in a house by the beach. That's part of my big dream.
I love that. Using will for a dream far in the future. It sounds hopeful.
The future is full of hope. Making plans helps us feel positive.
Let's do a quick review. David, when do we use will?
We use will for a quick decision or a simple fact or prediction. For example, I think it will rain tomorrow.
Perfect. And we use going to for
For plans, things we have already decided. For example, I am going to study English tonight.
excellent. And we learned that it's good to have big dreams, but it's essential to make small, clear plans.
Yes, don't be afraid to dream, and don't be afraid to plan. Your future belongs to you.
Wow. This was such a positive and hopeful conversation, David. I feel inspired to go write my one page today.
And I feel inspired to save money from my trip.
That's the spirit. And we hope all of you listening feel inspired too.
Yes, and that brings us to the end of another episode of the Growth English channel. It was wonderful talking about the future with you all.
It really was. Before we go, we have a small request. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and share this podcast with your friends and family who are also learning English.
And now, our favorite part, your practice. Please write a comment below telling us about your future.
Yes, tell us one thing you are going to do tomorrow and one big dream you have for your future, using will or going to.
We would love to read about your dreams and plans. It's wonderful to share these things.
It really is. Thank you all so much for listening. Keep practicing, keep dreaming, and keep smiling.
That's right. Until next time, goodbye.
Bye, everyone. Take care.